Hi everyone, it's Tracy from Crochet Rocks, and you'd think lately I'd had enough yarn shopping, and I'd certainly got enough yarn and couldn't move because of it, but I found some today that I couldn't resist buying, so I'm going to share that with you. I went to a couple of places, but the one I want to talk to you about is some King Cole yarn. You might remember I've had quite a lot of King Cole yarn on my channel because I have a local store, an independent yarn store that sells it, and I managed to find one on my travels as well when I was shopping in another town nearby, and was a little bit cheaper, but this one was in my local. I also got a little mug that I have to share with you because this mug is me. This really is me. It's a kitty cat and it says, "Don't stress me out." I just loved it. You know, me out. That is just so me. That is. I hope you can see it because I can't really see it with this in front of me. But yeah, don't stress me out. Cool. Loved that. So anyway, first yarn that I only got a couple because, as you know, had a massive ice yarn order as well as other yarns that I've got. So sorry about the paper bag rustling, but the first one that I got is called Shadow Chunky by King Cole, and I really love the colours on this one. I think it's just absolutely lovely, and it reminds me of the colours that are in that one that I got in Pound Stretcher that I always say is like my favourite one of theirs. It's like a super chunky, and it's got those like dark, that kind of reddy pinks, blues and blacks and whites. So this kind of reminds me of it, but obviously a little bit more ordered and subtle. So I wrote this down because I usually struggle to see it. So this one is the Shadow Chunky, as I said. It's a 100-gram ball and it is 100% premium acrylic, and it is absolutely squishy soft. It really is lovely, and it smells gorgeous. It's just really, really lovely. Really lovely stuff. So you get 167 yards in a skein, which is 152 meters. Now this shade is number 4000 if you liked it and wanted to find it, and it's got a name as well. It's called Blackcurrant, and I did look for the washing instructions, and I'm not the best person at deciphering, sorry I'm dry, at deciphering symbols. My water's right over there too. But it says 40 degrees, so I'm not sure if that means it's a 40-degree hand wash or whether you can machine wash it, but maybe someone can enlighten me in the comment section, because I've never really been very good at reading those symbols. So I'll show them to you once again, just in case you didn't get a chance to see them all. There they are, that's the symbols. So, but it is just absolutely gorgeous. So I got 1, 2, 3 balls, because I thought that would be enough to make something nice. It's quite good, I think, for yardage. So that's them, isn't it lovely? It just really caught my eye. They had some other colours, but this was by far the nicest colour in this Shadow Chunky. Now I wouldn't say that it was cheap. I'm trying to find one that's got a price on because there weren't many, and I think she got these out of a bag, so they weren't priced up. Because die lot number was different on the one on the shelf, so I didn't get the one on the shelf, but I've got a feeling they're about £4.50 per ball, which doesn't sound expensive, but when you've got really cheap yarn stores nearby, and King Cole sometimes comes up at £2 something per ball, but this one is a little bit more special. It's premium acrylic, it's really lovely, it's soft, and well, I think this is just their higher upper end by the feel of it. It's just lovely, and it's got some beautiful colours in it. Absolutely lovely selection of colours in there. So that is the Shadow Chunky. So I only bought one more yarn from them, and this one is called Explorer Super Chunky. I fell in love with this colour straight away. They did have some lovely colours in it, but this one is just beautiful. So I'll put that down there for a second. It's just gorgeous. Look at those colours. And it's really, really soft. It's crazy soft. It is even softer, in my mind, than that premium acrylic was there. But if I show you a strand, you can see it's kind of 2 colours in the strand. And I know I watched somebody's yarn review the other day and they don't like that. I think it might have been Crystal Bag a Day, but I love it. I love it when they do that. And there's some really nice, interesting colours in there and interesting sort of blends of colour. If I open it up, you can see they're just beautiful, absolutely lovely. So, wrote it down again. This is like obviously a 100-gram skein, and this is a 80% premium acrylic, but 20% wool. You get 87 yards and 80 metres. That's a lot less because it's obviously thicker. It's a super chunky rather than chunky. So that would be, chunky would be your bulky 5, and this would be your super bulky, I believe. And this shade is 4299, and the name of this one is Marco Polo. I absolutely love it. So pretty. And this again was £4 something per ball. I don't believe I've got a price on this one as well, because again she got them out the bag, so all my die numbers were the same, which meant it hadn't been priced up. So yeah, I think they're roughly about £4.50 per skein, but that's Marco Polo, and I just love it. It's so pretty and really ridiculously soft. I would have thought premium acrylic on its own would be the softer one, but this with the wool is even softer than the other one. So that is the King Cole Explorer. What does that say? Explorer super chunky. Just wonder what that was. So this is actually quite a hard to read yarn band because it's the lighter colour. So if it had been a darker font, I could have seen it. But I think this says it's 30 degrees wash, a 30-degree wash. So it's slightly less tolerant than the other one, but I absolutely love them. They are gorgeous, and I just love the colours. It reminded me of my yYarn order with those beautiful colours in. So other than that, I ended up in Poundland because it's close by, and well, to be honest with you, there was a massive traffic jam. So it seemed silly and churlish not to spend my time in Poundland having a look round rather than sit in a traffic jam. So I went in and I bought lots more of this because you may remember my fingerless gloves. I want to make a matching scarf. Plus I needed more for the blanket that I'm making. As you know, I'm making that that big willow blanket that I did in my willow square crochet along. So I got quite a lot of this one, and I bought some more of this one because I gave it away, my last lot, and I needed some. So I just replaced it. I think I got 3 of those, but the rest were these because I've been using it, and plus I want to make that scarf. So I'm still figuring out a way to make the bag that I was talking about in my live stream the other day. I'm trying to figure out how to make a nice tote bag with that sparkly yarn that I got from yYarn that's not particularly soft. But I think you'll agree these are absolutely gorgeous, and if you can find them, I recommend them. They are so soft. So thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And if you could like and share my video, that would be even better. So thank again for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.